day a child came out to wonder.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Megan Victoria. My name is Megan. I'm a pro hair makeup artist, and today we're doing another holiday glam look. So we've done the red lip, we've done the like pink gold eyes. Today I just wanted to do kind of something like very gold and berry inspired. So we did this really beautiful kind of purpley berry lip. I play with my hair too much. Do not even comment that. I already know. And we did these really beautiful gold eyes. A little bit more generic in the eyes. Like I think this is like definitely something people think of when they think of a holiday makeup. The like gold eyes with, you know, a good lash and a liner and a little bit of sparkle. And then with the lip you can do whatever you want. A red lip, a nude lip, anything. I did just want to do something kind of like different, a little bit like more plummy, berry, winter inspired. And then we have really beautiful, nice, just like rosy, natural skin. So if you'd like to see how I get this look, no, I'm not a flight attendant. I don't know why I have to talk with my hands so much, but without further ado, please just keep on watching. That was excessive. Okay. So what else is new? I don't know what I want to do today, so we're gonna just start with our usuals and go from there. So I'm gonna take a little bit of my yellow corrector mixed with my flawless filter. I already have some moisturizer on. I'm gonna probably put like 2 things of the flawless filter like in my little concoction, just because my skin is really dry today and I would like a good amount of glow, serum-miness happening about it. Words good. Okay, I'm gonna use the Derma Blend foundation again because I really liked it. So it's pretty much all there is to it. I think maybe also just one slight pump of the Pure Cosmetics. Wasn't even a pump, that was like a dab. And then we'll just work that into the skin. I just really like how this looked last time. And it is a little bit more of a creamy formula, so you're gonna get that like really like soft feel, which is really important to me. Like sometimes in the winter I actually like having more makeup on my face because I feel like my skin's at least protected, which like I don't know if that's silly, but like in the winter like I don't even go out of the house without like either makeup or like oil, so one or the other. Okay, next let's grab some of our Boing concealer from Benefit. Just pop that underneath the eyes. Okay, for concealer, my little Nars guys, so I'm gonna start with Custard. It's crazy how like this was fine for a while and now it's like definitely getting to be a little yellow and a little dark, so I'm really kind of just focusing that right where I've got like my darkness and that like hollow. And then to blend it out we have a definitely lighter concealer we'll use as our brightening shade and blend that in. Alright, then I'm going to take my little Charlotte Tilbury contour stick and draw a little linety line on the face and bring that around the forehead. Does not need to be neat at all. When I do use a product like this, I do like to start with a brush though, so I will kind of just lightly buff that out. Like this blends like literally like so beautifully. It's one of my favorite products. Favorite contour products for sure, because it just blends away to be like nothing, but you get this like really beautiful effect. It's so hard to explain because it's like you don't see it on the face, yet you look at my face and then it looks dimensional and it's a whole thing that I don't understand. And then I like to just take my sponge and just really make sure it's well blended in, especially when you're using like a contour in the winter and you know you're light as shit. You want to make sure it's well blended. Okay, really pretty. So let us move on to some blushy blush. So I'm going to use this really beautiful Nars palette. So this part Studio 54 collection. It is limited edition, just so you're aware. I'm going to just mix these lovely shades here and work this on the cheeks. Actually, I'm going to switch my brush and just get more of a blushy brush. Just want like a really pretty flush. Okay, you honestly get the most beautiful flush of color with that palette, and there's something with the finish of this, like, of the product that just looks like illuminating without being like sparkly or shimmery, or like it's not shimmery at all, but it's like illuminating. It's like a glow from within. I love describing things. No, I don't. I'm terrible at it. Okay, so let's set our face with some Charlotte Tilbury Magic Powder. I probably should have done that first anyway, but I got distracted because I wanted to play with the beautiful palette. So let's just pop a little bit of powder underneath the eyes and then just basically the center of the face. I definitely go light with powder because it is winter time and my skin is dry. So a glow powder like this one is really phenomenal. But any powder that has a little bit more glow to it is really great. So like something really like mattifying and intense, because the powder is still gonna set your makeup, but you're not gonna get that like strong, cakey, matte, pressed look, especially in the winter. If you're dry, it's just not gonna be cute. Okay, so let's continue on. I'm just gonna top up a little bit more with this palette. I just love the way it looks on the cheeks. I wanted something really like flushed and wintry and kind of like pink cheeks. So it's really, really pretty. Okay, then we're gonna grab the palette again and I'm gonna grab this little highlighty shade. And what is really nice with this highlighter, if you watch, it's very light. So it's not a dramatic highlight whatsoever, but you just get this really soft, almost like satin glow. Like it's not, again, it's like the cheek product. It's not like a shimmer. It's just like a satiny glow that's so pretty. And we'll just take that on the center of the nose as well. Before I forget, I'm going to add a bit of bronzer, so I'm going to just take a nice big brush. Actually, you know what? I'm going to take a stippling brush. We'll take the same brush we used to blend out the contour, tap off that, and then I'm just using my Hoola bronzer just right on the backs of my cheeks, around my forehead, and also to probably blend my neck. That would be a good idea. I love face makeup so much, like it's ridiculous. All right, we're gonna let the skin just hang out for a little bit. I'm gonna take whatever concealer I got and just smack that on the eyelids real quick. Okay, so I'm gonna play with the Pure Barbie palette. This palette is still available, so you still can get it, just saying. So I love this shade right here. It's this like really light, tawny kind of warm brown, and we're just gonna grab that and work this into the crease. Okay, so just a really soft little wash of color, which is perfect. I'm gonna switch brushes and we're gonna still stay in this palette. I'm gonna go in this beautiful, perfectly chocolatey brown shade, just with my little blending brush. I'm just gonna pop that on the outer corner like so, and then into the crease just a little bit. Then you can just take that same brush from before with that lighter shade, whatever's left over, and just kind of lightly blend that out. Just soften all those edges. Okay, so next we're gonna just switch over to a little shader brush. I'm gonna grab this shimmery, like beautiful bronze shade right here. Tap that off. I'm gonna apply that to the center portion of the lid. It applies actually a lot better with my fingers, so I'm gonna just switch and do that, and then I can use my brush to kind of just blend the edges. And then since we're still in this palette, we'll stay here and we'll just grab this little bit of white. I'm gonna just mix it already because I don't want like straight up white, so I'll just mix these two, and then I can pop that in the inner corner as well. This nice soft gradation. And I'll take it on that little inner flap of skin I got here. Don't know what actually it's called, so yeah. And then really quickly on the lower lash line, we're just gonna take that chocolate brown on a little pencil brush just so we get it nice and close to the lash line. Then you can take that same blending brush, grab a little bit of that lighter shade, tap that off, and just use that to blend out the dark brown. Okay, so I'm gonna do liner, lashes, mascara, and brows, and we'll be right back. Okay, so lashes are on. Now one thing I wanted to say is I just wanted to add a little detail, and I already did this off camera, but I'm just gonna show you. All I did was take a little bit of black shadow, whatever shadow you have. This is the Nars Studio 54 palette again, but if you just close your eyes, just take that shadow and tap it right on the liner. What it does is it just kind of smokes the liner out, which kind of softens it and then kind of gives you this like nice lift on the outside. But also, like, liquid liner tends to be really metallic, like at least most formulas are, and so it just mattifies it, so you really get like that really like sultry like definition around the eyes. So that's what I want to say about that. Now moving on to the lips, I have the NYX Lip Lingerie Push Up Pout Long Lasting Lipstick, such a freaking mouthful. In the shade Embellishment, it's beautiful. I'm just gonna take this and line my lips with this to begin. I never do like these purpley tones, but I thought it would just be fun for today. So once you have your generic shape, I'm going to fill it in with a liquid lipstick. So this one is Anastasia Beverly Hills in Veronica. And again, it's like this purpley brown shade. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay, so once we have the lip doing its thing, looks really nice. I'm surprised I haven't even tried a color like this before, but we are gonna move back to the face. So what I like to do, you guys know, is I just like to make sure that we are like got enough coverage and we're nice and bright, especially when we have a little bit of a deeper eye. So I'm just gonna take my Nars, what's it called? My pressed powder, and just really press that under the eye and just make sure everything's nice and bright and lifted. Then I can also just take around the nose, just offer a little bit more coverage. Guys, I really want to do a matte lip, but I just can't. So I'm going to just take a little bit of the NYX Butter Gloss and just pop that on top. One day, friends, we'll get there. But it's also the holidays. Like, you want to be like all sparkly and shiny, so it works. Alright guys, so there we have it. This is the final look. I really like this one. This is definitely not my usual vibe. Never do I do this color lip, but I actually like it. I think it's because it has a little bit of like a gray neutral thing to it that I'm like, I can work with this. If it's like too red, I'm like, I don't feel it, but I kind of like this like purpley gray vibe. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed. If you want to see any other holiday makeup looks and you want some say in what I shoot, then please make use of the comment box below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Mwah.